Okay. I think we're live. So the stream is offline. One of the frustrating parts about doing this. Okay, cool. All right. Hi, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Triston from UtahSEO.Ninja. If you guys can do me a favor, once you get a chance to start watching this video, if you would do me the great favor of checking to make sure you guys can actually hear me. We had some audio quality issues last time, and I think they're doing better. I mean, I can see a little microphone thing bouncing up and down nice and well the way that it's supposed to. But yes, we'll see what happens next. So today we're going to be talking about setting up the drop shipping portion of our website. So like I said, we're going to be building all these in Weebly. We have Weebly right over here. We haven't actually started uploading anything to this yet because we kind of want to take care of this part first, okay? And what we're going to be doing today is we're just going to go out and look for some different products that we're going to sell on our website, and I'm going to kind of explain how this whole drop shipping thing works, and hopefully I could do it in a way that makes it easy to understand, because that's been a real pain in my keister, just trying to find information on how drop shipping works, how to actually make money from it, and things like that. So again, I'm pretty sure I have it all figured out, but let's go ahead and get started on this. And like I said, if you guys do have any issues hearing me, please let me know, and I'll see if I can tweak this a little bit more. I'm pretty sure I got it working the other night, but you never know. So, like I said, this is our website. We have mantastic.online, and the kind of things I've been thinking about selling on this particular website are things like office decorations, but for guys. You know, if you hop onto like Pinterest and things like that, then the for guys section is usually pretty bare, and you know, we like having pretty offices too, and you know, I want to decorate my office. So let's go ahead and move forward. Thank you, Goodwin, for letting us know that you can hear us just fine. I'm glad to hear that. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to, well, like I said, we kind of have an idea what kind of products we want to do. So the next thing we need to do is we need to find out where we're going to get those products that we're going to sell on our website. And there are two main options for this, two very popular options. The first one is Alibaba.com, and let's go back to their homepage real quick. And so the way Alibaba works is it is a marketplace for manufacturers, usually based in China, to sell their materials in bulk. Okay? And so since we're buying in bulk, and since we're getting things directly from those manufacturers, we actually get a really nice discount on those products. And so we have tons of different things over here that we can look for. The one that I was looking at before that I thought was really cool are Dragon Balls. So like I was looking for stuff from the TV show Dragon Ball Z, and I couldn't find any, but what I did find were these really cool, these guys right here. They're like these polished rocks and stuff like that. And this is the kind of thing that I would love to put in my office. I can have like a box of these things and like a little glass like container thingy and put those in there with like fish or something. So I thought these were really neat. And as you can see, lots of pictures, all kinds of neat stuff like that. Basically, they're just polished rocks. So the way that this works is we can come over here and we can say, hey, look, we want to buy some, you know, some of these polished rocks. Okay. We can say they cost between $15 and $25 per kilo, and there's a minimum order, which you can see right here, minimum order of 1 kilo. So we'd probably be spending about $25 to have these things sent to us. And let's see what else. So they can do 200 kilograms of these per day, and they're coming from, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but probably out in China. We can look and see their shipping information, see how long it would actually take to get to us. Yep, coming from China via DHL, FedEx, as you require. Okay, just trying to see how much they cost to ship. So I'm not sure, but I figure if it's going to be a kilo of these things, it's probably only going to be like 1 or 2 of these balls, just because, you know, we are talking about rocks, of course, but maybe more than that. It's probably closer to a pound. We have to see how heavy these things are. But, you know, figure you're going to spend another, I don't know, $20 to $30 on shipping. And that's a very expensive shipping. But if you're going to spend about that much, so you're probably going to get these things for about, $30 to $40. And then what we do is we would take these products and we come back over here to our website. We upload pictures. We put all the other pretty stuff. We can use the e-commerce sections, which we have right down here, or you can kind of hack it. We can do that with something like PayPal, or you can even use something like Shopify. And we're going to be getting into Shopify here in just a second, but you can use that to have some sort of a checkout system in your Weebly site, and then people will give you money and then you send them the product. So pretty cool. Now, the thing about using Alibaba as compared to AliExpress, which we're going to be talking about here in just a second, is that with Alibaba, you buy things in bulk, okay? You're buying these large quantities from the manufacturers, and they send those to you, and then you send those out to your customers, okay? So that's one way to do it. It's not the only way to do it. The other option, which is one that I've only recently started playing with, is called AliExpress. And this is made by, it's the same company. It's Alibaba, AliExpress. But the difference here is that you don't have that minimum order. You just need to buy at least one of these things to have it shipped out to you. And you can buy all kinds of really neat stuff. So we're going to come back over here. We're going to grab this thing again. We're going to see if they have this over here on AliExpress. All right, there we go. As you can see, this one's going to cost you $25 or $26 each. Okay, so that's a little bit more expensive. $40 each. This monstrous thing is $438. Holy bananas! That's a rock, people. So you can see they have a whole bunch of these things. Those are really cool. I really want one of these things. But you're going to be saving a lot of money by buying that thing in bulk and having it shipped over to you. Now, the reason that we would even consider doing this instead is because if we want to do individual sales, then we can do that using this particular site. So whenever we receive one purchase, then we just come over here, push the button, have it shipped out to our customer, and we're good to go. In fact, you can see this one right here has free shipping. So you might save a little bit of money doing that. For this thing right here, you could probably sell this thing for like, put a price tag on it for like $35, $36. And then every time you sell one, you make $10 and you don't ever actually have to see the product. So you can kind of think of this as like drop shipping, but for more hands-off kind of people. So again, it's pretty cool. Now the downside to doing this is that first off, prices are going to be significantly higher, and the other thing is that it takes forever for these things to be actually shipped out. As you can see right here. So if it's shipped this way, it's free shipping, and it should get there between 12 and 20 days. So you're looking at 2 to 3 weeks for this product to actually arrive at your customer's house. You can pay more, but like your FedEx is going to cost you an extra $62, and that's kind of expensive, and you only get it a couple of days faster. So that's really the issue with doing this. Like I said, it's slow shipping times, and the price is going to be higher. Whereas if you come over here and get these things in bulk from Alibaba, then you're going to be paying about the same, because like I said, this is going to be $25 for the kilogram, and figure you can probably get 2 or 3, maybe 4 balls out of this, as compared to one ball for $26, and you have to wait a long time to get it. Now this will probably still take a little bit longer for it to actually reach you as well, so it's going to be about the same wait time. But the difference is that once you receive this, once your customer actually purchases it, then you just stick this thing in the mail and they can get it within 2 or 3 business days, which is a lot faster than 2 or 3 weeks. So that's one of the nice things about doing that. So yeah, this is really cool. And like I said, this is better for like if you're going to be selling a lot of a certain product, because this will give you higher profit margins as compared to something like this. So like I said, figure we can get say we get 5 balls out of this, right? 5 balls for the 2 kilos, or for the kilo. We're going to be spending $25. That means we're going to be spending $5 per ball, plus whatever we have to pay in shipping, which probably isn't going to be too bad either. And then we can still sell it for $35 and figure, we spend extra $2.50 per ball in shipping. That puts it at $7.50. We're selling it for $35. That means we're making $27.50 per ball, as compared to 10. Oops, 10. There we go. So that's the difference. And again, like I said, this is going to be very hands-off. The way that we would set this up, you would never even touch anything. It's all automatic. Whereas with this, you're going to be working a lot more with the actual products and selling things. So I guess the next question is, how do we find out if people are actually looking at buying these things? And we're going to go into how we automate this in just a second. So how do we automate this? I just said we're going to do that in a second. Okay, so we're going to copy this real quick, and we are going to go over to one of my favorite tools, which is keywordfinder.com. And let's head back to the home real quick. It usually looks like this, and this is a really neat system. It will let you do 2 free searches if you don't have an account. It'll let you do 5 free searches every 24 hours. It'll let you do 5 free searches every 24 hours if you have an account, and then you can sign up for one of their plans, which I highly recommend. I'm using this one right here, so it's $12 a month, and you get 100 and everything. It's just really cool. So let me show you what this does real quick. We're going to put in our keyword of septarian ball. Hit enter. And if you guys do have any questions or anything, make sure to leave them in the chat. That is what the chat is for. Okay, so septarian ball gets 0 searches a month, but we can kind of see who else is ranking for that. We can get an idea of how difficult it would be to rank for that particular keyword, and we can see the actual ranking of each of the websites that we would be competing against. So Healing Crystal, Crystal Cure, Spirit Rock Shop. Oh, they come from Utah. Ooh, I live in Utah. I'll have to see if I can find some local. So let's try Septarian Stone instead. This one gets 720 searches a month. It's ranked as very easy, which is awesome. We love very easy things. And we can see what our competition is over here. So Healing Crystals, Madagascar Minerals, and so on. And we can kind of see, about how much traffic these things are getting. So again, I really like this. I think this is actually going to be one of the products that we're going to be sourcing on this website, just because I think it's a really cool product, and because this is going to be really, really easy. And again, we have 720 searches a month for this. So figure you can sell 3% of those, and let's see here. Okay, so it actually gives us the whole breakdown real quick. Let's do this. So it says that the estimated visits that the page 1 or that the number 1 ranking receives is about 178. I swear I can talk. Okay, and then say we can sell 3% of those. So that means we're gonna be selling about 5 of these things a month. And if we're making $25 or $27.5 per ball, then we're gonna be making about $150 per month just from this one product, which is pretty cool. Assuming, of course, that we decide to get it wholesale. So that's pretty neat. And then we would just need to find some more of these keywords that we like and start, building up that traffic and getting more and more sales. So here's another one, Septarian Spheres, another 50 searches a month. So we can add that to it as well. Yeah, again, very easy. Maybe we can do something with Concretion Rock. I'm not sure what that is. That's a bit more competitive, so we might want to avoid that one. I don't know what a Boji Stone is. But we can see we have a whole bunch of these other keywords that are related to what it is that we're looking for. So we have like this, let's see if they have anything else here that really helps us. Dragonstone Rock is 320 searches a month. Alright, so anyways, it just gives you an idea, and I would suggest that you come through here and you do a whole bunch of different searches and looking for different kinds of keywords that could work for you. So like we might even just come over here and remove the word ball from this, just to see what other keywords we can look at. And there's more, but these are just different kinds of rocks. So interesting, but like I said, it's something you'll want to keep a look. You'll want to keep your eye out for this kind of thing. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to see how much people are actually spending for these things. So we're going to come over here to Amazon, and we're going to see if anybody else is trying to sell these things as well. Holy bananas. $125 for the same exact thing. Okay, maybe we should be selling these things on Amazon. $115.95. This little guy's only $17. $250. And these are all the exact same thing. Keep that in mind. $85, $175, $175, $145, $39, $145, $19, $65. Okay, so when I said that we should sell these things for like 35 bucks, I was wrong. We should be selling these things for $125. So let's come back over here. We're going to divide this by our, oh, I already forgot what it was. We had something, well, we'll just do this. So we had like 5 purchases per month is what we had figured, right? And if we can sell these things instead for, oh, what am I doing here? So 5 times, even if we were to sell the $26 one, right, we'd still be making $100 off of that for each sell. So we'd be making $500 a month selling these silly rocks. So something to keep in mind. And again, that's selling this one instead of selling this one. So again, if we were to take these and figure we're spending, all right, let's say we're getting, oh, I don't know, just 2 balls for each one of these things, right? So we'd be spending $12.50. We'd still be making $112.50 per sale. So that's 112.5. If we're selling 5 of those things a month, again, that's $562.50 per month selling these little things. And that's selling 5 of these things a month. So pretty cool. I'm definitely excited about this thing. The next thing I would like to take a look at is what kind of traffic there is for this on YouTube. Because again, there's a whole bunch of different ways that we can be selling these things. And the nice thing about YouTube is it's a very, very easy way to get a video or to get something on page 1 of Google. And so you can do this, get all that traffic, and then bring it back to your website. Now, as we can see here, there is not a lot of traffic for these things. So let's see, crystal ball. How many subscribers does this channel has? 13,000, and it's been up for 3 years and only has 52 views. This one has 116, 102. So that is not a lot of traffic. I was going to show you guys a really neat way of kind of guessing how much traffic there is for a particular keyword within YouTube, but this is not a good way to do it. So the basic way that we would do this is we would take the number of views, and we'd also take the number of subscribers. And what you want to do is you take the number of subscribers and you multiply it by 0.15. And the reason why is because typically a channel will get between 10 and 20% of their viewer base to watch each of their videos. Okay? And so that's about where I am on this particular channel. I get about 10% of my viewers to watch every one of my videos. So I'm coming up on 1,000 subscribers, so that means I usually get about 100 views in each of my videos within the first month of it being live. Now, the better optimized that video is, the more traffic I'm actually going to get. To be completely honest though, with my channel, I only get about 6% of my viewers to watch each of my videos. And so 94% of my traffic comes from search. And that search will come from like YouTube, it'll come from Google, it comes from a whole bunch of different places. So even though there's not any traffic for this thing in YouTube, that doesn't mean there's not any traffic for it in general. We were already able to see that our keyword was getting some traffic. Oh no, it was sectarian stone's the one we want. Let's try stone real quick. See if it pulls up anything extra. Okay, that's better. How to communicate with joyful sparks of energy. Nodules. Those are really cool. Alright, so these ones are doing a little bit better. This one's been up for a year. It has 3,663 views. And she has 14,000 subscribers. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this real quick. Let's erase these. So this is just a little form that I put together to kind of make this a little bit easier. And so we can kind of guess about how many views per month this actual keyword is getting within YouTube. Okay, so the first thing we'll need to do is we need to enter the number of views that the video currently has, and also the number of subscribers. So we know that she had, what was it, 13,000 subscribers, more or less, 14,000. 2, 3. Okay, and so what this does is it will first take the 15% of the viewer base, and it will subtract that from the total number of views. So we can see that that normal number of viewers is about 2,100, and that means that there are 1,563 other views that aren't included in that amount. Now the video age is 12 months, so that means it's getting about 65 views per month. Okay, like I said, it's not perfect. And again, you can actually even see the actual equation that I used. All right, I guess we can't. It's right here. So it's the number of views minus the number of subs times 1.5 divided by the age of the video, and then again divided by 2. Just because you can also get views from like social media, you can get views from suggested videos and things like that. So just something to keep in mind. Now, again, like I said, even if we don't see a lot of views in YouTube, that doesn't mean that we don't want to do a YouTube video. And the reason why is because we can get these YouTube videos to show up in Google for these different keywords. So again, my personal favorite example of this is best SEO in the universe. This is a YouTube video, as you can see right here. And you can see this is one of my videos. This is me, right? And here we are in the #1 spot in Google for this particular keyword. And this video, I think it has something like 150 views on it right now. But this is what we want to do with those YouTube videos about the products that we're trying to promote. Because we can make a quick little video, head over to Fiverr, get somebody to make a little review video for you, and then you can optimize that video, get it up on YouTube, and then you can use this to get an easy ranking in those other keywords. Or excuse me, in the search results for that keyword. So for example, if we can get our website up here as one of these results, and we can also get our video up here as one of those results, then we're going to be getting a lot more traffic. We can double that traffic, all right, or almost double it. So say we had the #1 and the #2 spot, then that 178 plus 96. Let's do this again real quick, because who doesn't love math? 178 plus 96. So that's about our estimated views per month on our website. And figure we can sell our product to about 3% of those people. So now we're selling 8.22 of these things a month. And if we're still making our $112.50 per sale, well, hey, now we're making $924.75 a month off these silly little balls. So just something to keep in mind. And that's the reason that we like doing YouTube in addition to these other things. Whew. Okay, so let me tell you guys really quickly how we would automate this. That way we don't have to really do anything. We don't have to touch it, which is awesome. There is a system called Shopify. All right, and I don't have Shopify open. Let me open up Shopify real quick. I knew I was forgetting something. And Shopify is an online storefront, okay? And again, doing this, you're going to be losing out a little bit more of your money because you have to, use this and then use this other tool, and you're gonna have to pay for all these different things, and I think it's gonna come out to a total of about $30 or $40 a month. So what you would do is you can set up Shopify, and you can put this in your website, you can put this in your Facebook, you can put this all kinds of different places. And what we would do is we would take this and we would actually install it into our Weebly page, which again is pretty simple, it's pretty easy to do. And honestly, if you wanted to do it this way, you don't necessarily have to have Weebly. You can build the entire thing just over here in Shopify. You can actually build a website within Shopify and sell your products this way. So that's how we set up the storefront and how we actually allow people to buy these things. And then the way that we would get those products into Shopify is using another app called Oberlo. And so what Oberlo does is it actually takes those products from AliExpress, and it will pull them into your Shopify store. And it will automatically update based on price, based on availability, and things like that. And then whenever somebody purchases one of these products from your website or from your Shopify store, then it will automatically create a purchase order in AliExpress, and it will automatically pay for the product in AliExpress, and it will automatically have that product shipped out to your customer, and you never have to do anything. You don't have to touch it. All you have to do is pay for Shopify and pay for Oberlo, and that's it. It's really easy and really simple and really neat. But again, I think that the way that we're going to be doing this is, since it's a Weebly tutorial, we're going to be focusing primarily on using the Weebly functions, and we'll add in like the Amazon stuff, we'll add in the Shopify store, and then we're also going to be using the built-in Weebly e-commerce functions as well, just that we can kind of see the whole thing. I mean, we're not really trying to build an actual website for this, we're just doing a tutorial, and this is the theme that we decided to use. Maybe once we finish with everything, then we'll go ahead and turn it into an actual store. But that's the process. That's how we pick out our products, and there are a ton of products over here that you can look at. Like I was looking last night over here at the computer accessories, and you can get like 3D printers. There's 3D printers. You can even get like those printers for like an ID card. So you can print out your own ID cards and you can sell all kinds of crazy stuff through this system. So whatever it is that you want to be selling on your store, these are probably the first two places that I would look. And then beyond that, you could also look for just any other sort of drop shipping provider. So there are several here in the US. I was looking at one the other day. They even do what's called a private label, which means that they'll put your label, your logo, and your name on a product instead of their own. And I was thinking about starting up my own line of dry erase markers. So something I'm still playing with. I'm waiting for them to get back to me, but it's something I'm kind of excited about. And so you can do that. And there are a lot of different options with this. But again, for this particular tutorial, I think that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to set these products up on our own Shopify /Weebly eCommerce. And then we're also going to put these things up on Amazon. And I'm going to show you how we're going to put that into our website as well. So that way people can purchase from us. They can purchase from us through Shopify, or they can purchase from us through Amazon. So again, it's going to be pretty neat. I'm excited about it. But that's the process. And then, like I said, you want to look and see how much traffic there is. You want to see how much competition there is. You want to see what other opportunities there are to bring traffic to your website and see how much that page one space you can control. So let's actually go ahead and pull this up in Google real quick just so we can take a look. Like that. And so, you might even be able to take some of these pictures spots as well. And then again, how we're going to be automating all these things and so on. But that is the basic process of drop shipping and picking out your products and trying to decide what are going to be good products and what are not going to be good products. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you guys want to get into some more detail as far as things like, over here on, whoops, I didn't mean to click on that. No, price history. You can check and you can see how often these things are sold. You can see all kinds of other neat things. But again, those are a little bit more specific. I don't have quite as much experience in that particular field as I would like to have in order to give those kinds of tutorials. But I'm going to leave some links in the description as soon as the video finishes for other YouTubers that teach about this kind of stuff. So that way you guys can learn it. You can kind of, pick some other products you'd be interested in doing in Amazon. But that is how it works. And so again, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And then the next video, we're going to start pulling those products and putting them into our Weebly store. And we're also going to start designing the store so that way it actually has some content in it. But yeah, so that is it for this quick little tutorial. Again, my name is Triston. I'm from UtahSEO.Ninja. We are an SEO company based in northern Utah, and we handle things like optimizing Amazon stores, optimizing websites, so that we can actually get that traffic and sell these products. And if you are interested in contacting us, then you can find that in the About part of this channel, and then I'll also leave my email in the description so you guys can get a hold of me that way. And I think that's it. So have yourselves an excellent day. Don't forget to like the video if it has been helpful, and if you would like to see more of these tutorials, don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, if you have any questions, like I said, you can email me, or also there's going to be a link to the new Facebook group that we're starting up where you guys can ask us questions as well. Anyways, I think that'll do it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.